عودناكم في برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج إماراتي. أنا صديق لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة، ولهذا الأسبوع نستضيف السيد بشار مرديني، المدير التنفيذي والمؤسس لشركة نافيتاس كيميكال في إمارة الشهرة. Good afternoon, Mr. Bashar.
Good afternoon.
As a first, it's our pleasure to visit your amazing office today, and we would like to know more about you. Who is Bashar Mardini?
Thank you and welcome to Navitas. Very nice to meet you. I am Bashar. I've been living in the UAE now for the last 16 years. I went to school here as a teenager, and I've been in and out of the country for a long time. I founded this company in 2013, and we have been operating since.
Mr. Bashar, you travel a lot and you see a lot of country. I'm sure when you decided to establish your own business in United Arab Emirates, there is a reason. Let us to know about that reason.
I was living in Houston, Texas, prior to moving here and founding the company. And when I was making the decision of where I wanted to establish this company, I did look in a lot of places. And the choice was, in the end, was obviously to come to the UAE because I was looking for a place that satisfied all the conditions that I, as an entrepreneur and as an investor, needed to satisfy. Those conditions were primarily, where's the easiest place to work? And when I say easiest place to work is that where can you achieve an outcome in terms of setting up your business, in terms of finding manpower, in terms of ease of the ease of the regulations, the straightforwardness, and so on and so forth. I looked at a lot of places. I looked regionally, I looked internationally, and I was ready to go anywhere.
The tax also.
Sorry?
Free tax.
The tax is a important issue, but tax comes after you make money. So the first step was to go to the place which was the most likely to give me to succeed. And because, you know, when you start your own company and your own business, everything is against you. It is a very, very difficult environment. It's very challenging. The odds of success are very low. And so you need to take every opportunity and every advantage that you can take. And because of that, in the end, you know, coming to the UAE was the only option. And then winding up in this particular free zone was for specific reasons related to industry and so on. So that's why we're here. And it's been very successful. I mean, we have the company has now been working for 12 years. We have encountered many crises. You know, we had the pandemic, we had various economic crises, and so on and so forth. And we've gone through them all, and the company has grown a lot. We started initially with where we're sitting now is a 5,000 meter plot, and already we have expanded to 15,000 meters, and next year we'll expand more to 20.
Navitas, let us know more about it.
It is a high-tech chemicals manufacturing facility. We operate reaction vessels where we convert chemical raw material inputs into high-performance finished products. Our primary markets that we support are related to oil and gas, and to some extent consumer coatings and resins. We work with institutional clients mainly, which tend to be international, multinational companies. And the products that we make wind up all over the world. We export to more than 40 countries.
Right.
And this brings me back again to the importance of the UAE, is that the UAE is a logistics hub. And so we are able to take advantage of this and move our products everywhere, from Latin America, the United States, East Asia, Africa, Europe, you name it. Our products, our chemical is sold everywhere.
Time is very important.
Yeah.
To know about it, and if you have also portrayed
Time?
yes,
There's never enough time.
but to delivery our product, so our
Yeah, I mean, it's again, this comes back to ease of doing business and being welcoming to business and industry. Being able to ship stuff from the ports, being able to receive material, having an open market the way it is now, that we're able to find what we need, we're able to source what we need, we're able to get the services that we need. These are all critical for an industrial ecosystem, which the UAE has.
what's making Navitas different between the other issue?
We operate on a purely proprietary business model, meaning that we focus very much on technology. And so we work with our customer base to basically execute their technology. And so everything that is manufactured here is in some way owned by our clients, which are high-tech companies. And so everything we're making here is for them. And it goes as their branded material, their corporate identity, and is part of their process.
Technology, AI, artificial intelligence is very important, and it's our planning, so we have to use it.
Absolutely.
So how we are using, how we invest that.
That's a really good question. I mean, we're always improving our capabilities from a technology standpoint. AI, of course, is the buzzword of the day. Everyone is speaking about it. And we're looking at options on how to incorporate it into our work. For the moment, I would say that it's mostly useful as, let's say, a way to process literature quickly, like chemistry literature and patent research, that kind of thing. It helps us go through it much faster than otherwise. I mean, I remember 10 years ago when I was looking at how to do a particular process, I would read 500 different papers and patents and I don't know what, and university pieces and things. Now I can rely on AI to summarize this. I mean, you still need to know what you're talking about, and it's not a substitute at all. The expertise that you have as an individual is still critical, but the AI just speeds everything up, and it comes to that time dimension that you were referring to, is that it saves time.
Mr. Bashar, let us know more about the partnership and the team. Then and came which process are in to Craig your employees, and also how you getting this to give them also updated the latest.
So the team here is an outstanding team, and they have my trust in their work. I believe in empowering people. I don't believe in micromanaging anybody. Everybody who works at this company knows their job. They know their tasks. They have their objectives, and they work very hard to achieve those objectives. Most of the people here, the attrition rate at this company is extremely low. Most of the people who have joined the company have not left. So since the start, I think we've had a total of maybe 2 or 3 people leave for various reasons. One person immigrated, another person had a family issue, and it was, most of the people who have come have stayed. And I believe that's a very positive thing. It shows that there is loyalty to the company. It shows that the team is happy here, and it allows someone like me to really invest in them in terms of training, in terms of knowledge and experience, and then they're able to do their jobs better, and of course the company benefits as well.
As an what difficulties you faced it, and it was the community and want your
the pandemic, of course, was a global challenge that everybody had to face, and everybody suffered from, and there's no question about that. And businesses all over the world had to really deal with it in extraordinary ways. With that said, Navitas was considered a strategic enterprise for the UAE, and so we operated normally. Of course, we had to have all the precautions and preventive measures on site, but we continued to operate, and we did not stop at all, and we continued to produce and so on. It was very important for the local authorities that they made this straightforward for us, and all the permissions and passes and so on, especially in the initial period, were quickly issued, and we did not have any disruptions at all. So this was, when I read about how companies were disrupted in other parts of the world, we were lucky to be here, really. It was almost like, by comparison, almost no disruption.
What's the company's strategy for the next 5 years for the markets? Or what's the nature path for the next?
So, in the end, no company is above markets, and because of the way Navitas is positioned as a global, it's part of a global supply chain. So our customers operate in global markets, and so they are subject to global markets. So of course, you can never argue with a market; you will always lose the argument. With that said, our strategy is to continue to expand our technological capability, our process capability, to continuously move up the value ladder, as you say, where we were, say, 10 years ago to where we are now in terms of what we do. Now we do really state-of-the-art chemistry, really processes that no other company in the region has, or not that we're aware of. And we want to continue to advance that capability over the next few years. In other parts of the world, you have some deindustrialization happening, and so companies are searching for companies like ours to partner with, to provide them with this capability. And so we're going to continue to leverage on that going forward.
What's the important key to build a strong culture?
Always tell the truth.
Be honest.
Always say what you do and do what you say. If you cannot do it, don't say you can do it. And if you can, then do it. And this is I would say, 90% of what differentiates someone who is successful from someone who's not, is that always be at your word.
As an distant advice, we would like to have from you to anyone who are planning to invest in this one.
I think it is anywhere in the world embarking on entrepreneurship or to set up your own enterprise is always going to be a challenging process, and there's no guarantee of success. But looking at the strategy of the UAE and the vision of the UAE, you're in a place where the environment wants you to succeed, and the environment will support you to succeed. And so the leadership of this country is aligned with people who come here, in that they will do anything they can, within reason, of course, to provide you the tools to succeed. You just have to use it.
What is it to have advanced with such a person who support?
Of course, my family has suffered a lot with me during these years. So great thanks from them, of course, and my friends and colleagues, and of course the team here. But of course, I must also extend my thanks to the leadership of the UAE, because if it was not for their vision and their long-term thinking, none of this would have been possible. And that's why I'm here.
Thank you, Mr. Bashar Mardini, for your time to be part.
My pleasure.
Our pleasure to visit Navitas chemical in Sharjah. We wish for you all the best.
Thank you so much.
ترحب